24, they can jump in when you wave their flags or whatever.
Rangers, this way you get a car.
Okay. When the parade's finished, you're all given, or you will be given, little doilies or antennae. Okay? You're going to put them on. You're going to strap them somewhere on your hat. Whether they're sticking straight up out of your head or sticking straight out, really doesn't matter. But I want them on your hat. Okay? If you have sunglasses, please wear them. All right? If you have any glasses whatsoever. We're going to be bees. Okay? Because everyone who's on parade is a species, and in order to be in the spirit of the thing, we're going to be species too. We're going to be bees. We're going to do what bees do. Okay? You're going to buzz, and you're going to walk around. When we go up into Smith Memorial, we're going to walk around like we're going to walk down to the zoo right now. Bridget Powell's group's going to stay right here. Okay? If the parade gets moved, we're going to move over to the other side. We're going to drop off. Yeah. Sam's Studios group has the Smith Memorial up about to the main stage, and up about to that big oak tree there. See that? Who knows it better than I?
Excuse me. Can I ask you a question?
What?
How are you handling your trash today?
We're going to recycle it.
Roll!
Rolls for the sausage sandwich.
Hey, can you tell me what these people are going to do with all these bottles and cans today?
I'm going to buy them, drink them.
Where are they going to put them after they're done?
After you're done, hopefully in the trash.
Sounds good to me.
Future of lighting right here. These bulbs screw in just like a regular socket as an incandescent bulb would. We work at about 25% what the normal wattage would be an incandescent bulb. They last about 12 or 13 times longer.
Good morning, Bob. How you doing?
This guy here is a 15-watt bulb that replaces a 60-watt incandescent. it'll save you well over $50 over the life of the bulb, over and above the cost of this bulb, which is about $20 in the open market right now. Some of these other ones vary from heavier magnetic ballast versions, which are a little lower price, last as long, but a little noisier, to the electronic variety, which lasts about as long, but they're really quick, instant on, and no hum, no flicker, very unlike a fluorescent bulb we've used in the past. And the color, the quality of the light is almost just like an incandescent. And as time goes on, they'll almost make them virtually identical to incandescent because that's what people like. That's what they like to use.
Why is Philadelphia Electric doing this stuff?
Philadelphia Electric is doing it for a couple different reasons. One, this helps us delay our next power plant. It's already scheduled for sometime after the year 2000. And little things like this add up and mount up. This is a universal end use. Everybody has them. Every business has them. So lighting is an area of what we call base load that certainly can help delay generation. It also helps clean up the environment because for every kilowatt hour you don't have to buy from us, you don't use one of these light bulbs. It's a kilowatt hour we don't need to generate and use coal or oil, which contribute to the hydrocarbons and the sulfur and nitrogen oxides that are put out by those type of power plants into the air. And as you know, Philadelphia Electric Company has 65% of its capacity is nuclear, which does not pollute the air, only water vapor. And our coal plants are already scrubbed. And we do not, although scrub plants put no sulfur and no nitrogen into the air, they're extremely clean power plants. We have some hydro power in our Conowingo plant, and we have a pinch of oil that we only use during the peak time when we actually need it. So we're a clean, environmentally conscious company. We're just doing our best to keep the rates down and delay future power plants.
How are the tables over there?
Fine. How high is it going to go?
Good. Look at the tuck, see? All right, so tight. We want it there.
But it could go under the other one.
Over the past 10 years, the U.S. government has given $4 billion in aid to the government of El Salvador, and during that time, 75,000 civilians have been killed by the government of El Salvador, and 95% of the country's forests are destroyed. So war in El Salvador is a crime, and our aid to the government of El Salvador is a crime, and we need that aid to stop now.
You mean our aid is helping burn the forest? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, one of the policies of the government is a scorched earth policy. One of the things that they do is bomb villages. They destroy whole villages, and that also ruins the environment. It's one of their policies in order to repress the people so that they won't object to the government.
So it's kind of a byproduct of the war, is what you're saying?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Two things today. First of all, comparing a bus with a 40-car traffic jam, which you can see over here. Each of the yellow balloons shows what 1 hour of carbon monoxide the volume is made by a car that's commuting. All of these cars can be replaced by this bus. This bus has a radically new emission control device to cut by 70% the diesel emission particulates. And this does away with the common complaint about both the soot that comes from diesel as well as meeting clean air standards. SEPTA has been taking a position of looking to clean diesel technology rather than a more elaborate fuel system, just because we can do it quicker and faster and cheaper and just as well. That's what we're demonstrating here today at SEPTA.
You mean I can walk behind that bus without getting a face full of smog?
Yes, you can. You're going to get a face full of noise.
That's all right.
You see over here, I'll show you the device.
Okay.
This right here this is an electrical trap oxidizer. What it does is it burns, it's like a self-cleaning oven, and it burns the diesel soot so that it won't be coming out in the air. We're going to be demonstrating that a little bit later this morning. We're unveiling that. This is really sort of a double-barrel weapon. First the bus, second is a cleaner bus in terms of solving our city's transportation. Serious hack, yeah.
Take the money.
Excuse me. Is this game going to save the planet somehow?
Yeah.
Well,
How's it
Absolutely. The
what are we doing?
save the planet.
That's not going to be the main thing. I still have to put that one up.
That wasn't a horse, that was an ox.
Can you tell me what the PennPIRG is?
It's Pennsylvania Public Interest Research Group. We're a nonpartisan, nonprofit citizen organization working for advocacy and research. And what we're doing today is we're having people sign postcards to local representatives supporting passage of the Federal Clean Air Act that's coming up in the Congress really soon. So setting up, and we're going to organize a lot of support here locally.
Where do I?
I put this out here, this will attract people a little more.
Excuse me. Can I ask you whether Ben Franklin was an ecologist or not?
Ben Frank, he certainly was. He was one of our first ecologists.
Is that right?
Yeah, you can see all the aphorisms there that he never wrote, but he would have, but he wouldn't have thought about them at the time.
He never wrote them, huh?
No.
He did a good job at that.
Yeah.
Hey, could you tell me about your smart tank here?
What do you want to know about it?
Well, what's it doing here?
It's a double containment tank. It helps the environment not get polluted.
How does it do that?
Well, it's a double wall tank, so if one wall would leak, the fuel is still contained
Okay.
inside.
What kind of things are carried in it?
Fuel oils, gasolines, and any petroleum products.
Yeah. Have you read any of those articles about people putting apple juice in tanks after they put chemicals in them?
Not that one, no.
Nah.
I'll tell you where to stop. The governor's going to
Hello, greetings everyone. I'm Joanne Dunworth, chair of the Delaware Valley Earthquake Coalition. We're stopping the parade at this point for a momentous event. SEPTA is going to unveil its new contribution to the clean air of the Delaware Valley. And for that purpose, I introduce Louis Gambaccini, our very forceful and effective general manager of SEPTA, who is going to do the honors. Mr. Gambaccini has a real sense of the importance of public transportation to the regional environment of the Delaware Valley. Lou.
Thank you very much, Joanne. I'll be very brief. This is a day for fun, not for speeches. SEPTA today is unveiling a double-barreled weapon against air pollution. The first barrel of this weapon is the new emission control device, the catalytic trap oxidizer that you will see here in a moment as we unveil it, which will have the effect of greatly reducing pollutants in diesel exhaust. It's still in the testing stage, but it has made great progress, and we are very close with this to achieving a near certain capacity to meet federal air mandates through this device. But once it's ready for revenue service, it will be a major factor in further cleaning up the air without resorting to costly, untested alternative technologies and alternative fuels. The second barrel is the bus itself. As this exhibit clearly shows, this bus can replace 40 vehicles on the highway, and the cars behind the bus, 40 of them with balloons above them, are the equivalent in passenger carrying capacity of one bus on the average loading of cars. The yellow balloons represent the amount of carbon monoxide that each car emits each hour. A SEPTA bus today, and we have come a great distance. We are one of the cleanest bus operators in the country because of our use of high sulfur fuel, improved maintenance, and the like. But a SEPTA bus today, on a peak hour per passenger basis, emits 25% less carbon monoxide, 25% less carbon monoxide, 90% less ozone precursor hydrocarbons than a car. And that is before the added benefit of this trap oxidizer. We estimate that if there were no SEPTA, there would be 5 million more vehicle miles traveled each day, raising our air pollution 25% to the same level as Los Angeles. People who are concerned about the environment recognize that public transportation can be a very effective tool in the fight to clean up our air. Using SEPTA is a simple, convenient way
Yeah, but not about.
You speak
Hey, what are you guys here?
a caterpillar.
A caterpillar. Terrific. Any particular species?
This is the butterfly, I guess.
Okay.
Good legs. We are the motion of the ocean and the
Hello.
Day t-shirt. Kathleen Gloss's Earth Day t-shirt. She's famous. These are Master Charge Earth Day t-shirts.
I guess they hugged Earth before we did. I work with Shelley Johnson. I had to learn all that stuff. New York. Yeah.
Excuse me, what's this cow here for?
I have no idea.